2018 Jeep Wrangler skirts the on-street part of the driving test, and heads straight for the slopes. The Jeep Wrangler has continued out and about and on the trail, decades after it was imagined as a military universally handy vehicle. It's brought forth its own clique, and still mints cash for its parent organization. It's still faintly ghastly to drive on open streets, however get some earth in its squirmy tire treads, and all is pardoned. This year, another Wrangler arrives and will be sold close by the old Wrangler for a brief span. The qualification is an imperative one. The new Wrangler, named Wrangler JL, is far unique in relation to this Wrangler, named Wrangler JK. We rate the Wrangler JL independently and would encourage customers to think about that model first. The Wrangler JK is offered in Sport, Sport S, Sahara, and Rubicon releases. The 2018 Jeep Wrangler wins a 4.8 out of 10 on our appraisals scale. It completes one thing to a great degree well, rough terrain driving, however tumbles down in relatively every other class we measure. Streamlined as a horse shelter entryway, the Wrangler outline is shorthand for driving through rough terrain. It's as yet unmistakable as a similar World War II vintage shape, however it turned out to be faintly dynamic with LED lighting and other minor points of interest. The cinder still is in place, starting from the fold windshield to outside pivots for the removable entryways. The convertible SUV has a cutting edge and helpful inside by Jeep measures, however it needs even the amenities you'd find in another Jeep Compass. The Wrangler's V6 organizes torque at the low end, and supplements 285 pull with a solid spot of coarseness. It's sent through a 5-speed program that is superior to anything it sounds or a 6-speed manual. It oversees respectable mileage, however the Wrangler's footstool area is its apprehensive position and meandering controlling that keep us from everyday driving one. Rough terrain, it's a completely extraordinary story. There's nothing very aggressive with the Wrangler, from its slide-plated underbody to its outrageous approach and flight edges, its decision of pivot proportions, its wide palette of tires and best outlines, all of which gather into an unparalleled rough terrain ride. Electronic controls manifest where they bode well, as slope begin help and influence bar separate. It's a phenomenal vehicle for those exceptional conditions. No big surprise it has its own particular religion. It must be a clique, in light of the fact that no other rationale clarifies the people who day by day drive the Wrangler with its loud lodge, cramped back seats, on 2 entryways, and its jiggly and grungy on-street ride. Unlimiteds are better, however it's relative, or the poor souls who handle its delicate best all the time, give us the moderately straightforward Freedom Top and its removable hardboards.